My name is Annette Stone and I am a New Bernian. A New Bernian is obviously someone from New Bern who considers themselves from New Bern. I have a debate with some of my native friends who I happen to be born in Biloxi, Mississippi, but I was baguette here. So I say I'm a native New Bernian. I've been here my entire life, with the exception of my most recent move to the Chapel Hill Harbor area. I went to grade school. I was here since I was 6 months old. I went to grade school, middle school, high school, and then I went to college at East Carolina University and came home every weekend to work. So I haven't ventured very far from New Bern. And then the opportunity to do what I've done, and that is work for the town. And so, I feel like I'm a part of the fabric of the community. And with my most recent move, I'm very grateful that I was here for the 2010, the 300th celebration. The town was just a buzz. Almost every weekend there was events going on, there was things happening everywhere. And I was fortunate enough to be here, be a part of the planning committee, and get to go to the galas and see the ribbon cuttings and the parades and all the things that happened. So, and that was a pretty historic mark in time and will never come in my time again, to see something like that. So I was very, very grateful that I was here that year. My job when I worked for the city of New Bern was city planner, and I did historic preservation, so I was the administrator over the Historic Preservation Commission. So there's actually 4 historic districts in New Bern, and this house that we're in on News Boulevard, Kathleen Arnger's house, is within one of those districts. The downtown district being, of course, the oldest National Register district and locally designated district that the town has. And when I started my job as city planner, within 6 months, the convention center was proposed. And it was the largest thing built in the downtown ever. And I was new on the job and sort of new to historic preservation, dealing with architectural standards. But it was pretty exciting. It was controversial. If you get a chance to go back and look at the records and the minutes of those particular meetings, the roof being curved like it was very controversial because everybody assumed it would be a flat roof building, with the guidelines, the historic district guidelines that were in place. But the Craven County is actually the owner of the building, and they were thinking about long-term maintenance issues of a flat roof building. So a lot of people love it. A lot of people didn't love it. I suspect now, it's been 10 years, it's been there. It's become a normal for people, and they're used to seeing it, and hopefully we're starting to appreciate the character that it has and brings to the downtown. It certainly has brought a lot of commerce to the downtown, a lot of people to the downtown. It's at a beautiful site. I think it's been a big benefit to the town. But it was interesting because it was not a slam dunk. It was a controversial issue at the time. And so I worked for the city of New Bern for 12 years as city planner, and which was at the time when I took the job, and it was my dream job. Here I am, a native New Bernian, grew up here my whole life, and I get to be city planner in the town that I grew up in, so that was pretty special for me. I was administrator for the Historic Preservation Commission and did that for 12 years. I think change is going to occur. There isn't a single district that is a museum quality district that hasn't changed and evolved since the day this town was founded in 1710. I'm a planner, I'm an agent of change. I think change happens, and the whole purpose and historic preservation program is just to manage that change so that you don't lose historic fabric. I guess that's the thing that I'm most focused on, or was in my job as city planner, most focused on preserving the historic fabric of the community. So that means not to lose historic structures. They don't move here because we have a Walmart. They move here because of that downtown and the quality of life that that offers with the shops and the restaurants and music and art and kind of the cultural perspective. And I personally think and know that the water for me is a huge draw, even if you don't have a boat. But the water itself is such just an attraction for people, because there's just energy that comes from that water, and people love to be near it. I know, having moved to the Piedmont, that's one of the big things that I miss, is just that body of water and the access to it. And the town has done so much in the way of a river walk, where anybody can walk right up to it and enjoy it on a beautiful space, something, nice pavers and a seat and trees, and so everybody has access to the water, and it just brings so much to a quality of life for people. I think that's what people get here and they want to stay.